Giving the S1C a bit of a sort of service, just doing a few jobs that have been niggling me. One of which has been the replacement throttle cable I put on. When the cables are going down into the carbs, it's really tight. What's happening is they're occasionally lifting up the cables to being so tight, and then they're pulling on the throttle. So that's the first thing I want to sort out. Second thing is, you can see I've got the lolly sticks in, so I thought, well, I'll give them a good balance and set all that as well, so I'll get that done. And then the other thing is, I've had a couple of times where I've been out where the left hand cylinder hasn't been running. I've gone down to 2. I've got the tank off, and while I've got it off, I want to check that I've got consistent fuel flow to all 3 cylinders. So I'm going to do a little just flow test, because it could well be that one of those filters is not letting enough through to the left hand one, so I just want to eliminate that from my inquiries, as we say. So let's go outside and run the fuel and just see whether we got equal volume of fuel coming out of all 3. Right, let's run it and see what we get. Well, we're getting nothing coming out of the middle one. Is interesting. So the middle one's not letting any fuel out. Can you see that? Now we've got nothing coming out of the left one. I think I'm going to get rid of these fuel filters. Just go to normal fuel line. That is half my problem. Or it's the petcock. Let's take the fuel filters out, and then we'll have a look at the petcock and see whether it's that, because it could be that. Unless we're on reserve. But I thought I've got a full tank of petrol. Let's go reserve. No, there's still nothing coming out the middle one. Loads out the right hand one, dribble out the left, so we've got an inconsistent fuel supply. So it could be the petcock. Right, first thing we're going to do though is remove those bloody fuel filters. Right, time to rerun the drainage test. Let's hope fuel comes hissing out now. Nope. No. So it looks like it's the petcock. Interesting. So either the filter's blocked or this petcock is rubbish. So I'll have to drain all the fuel out the tank and see what we got going on inside there. So it doesn't look like it is the fuel filters, but I'm sure they're not right, because I was getting fuel out of this one this time and not the far right one, which was working earlier. Yeah. So there's something weird going on here. I wonder what happens if I pop the petrol tank lid open. I've not got like a vapour lock, have I? Let's try it with no lid on. No. Yeah, there's definitely something with the petrol tank. Okay. Right, let's try and drain the fuel out of it then. Oh dear, I bet it's going to be this is crap. God, there's hardly any fuel coming out of here at all. This is going to take ages. I think I'll be better tipping it up. I would have to be practically full up with petrol as well, wouldn't I? still going. That's overflowing. Oh well, that's one can full. Covered in petrol now. Right, let's go and find another one. Half full. Let's see what we can get in here. Still a drag in there. Ah, there's bits of crap coming out now. Right, we'll stop there. Right, let's put the lid on this. Right, I'll leave this up on the grass for a bit. So there's still got some in there. I'm wondering whether to take the thing off up here. Go and get a spanner. Right, let's crank this nut off. Well, that might be something to do with it. Look at it, full of sludge. Right, let's get this tank in the garage. Oh, Jesus. So it may appear that I need to clean out my fuel tank again. That is really bad. So it's probably completely blocked up inside. So we'll have to pull this apart and see what's gone on. So I'll crack this. You can see there's some bits of residue in there. So there's a filter there. So that's not looking too bad. But God, I can't get this back together yet. That's great. I'm not going to do that all the way up. It's here. I'll take a close-up picture so you can have a look. Might just be a case of cleaning that and we're good to go again. Right, let's get some WD-40 on it. Let's see what comes out. Actually, let's do it with some earbuds first. Yeah, I think we're going to have to squirt it. God. How much is coming out? There is loads. Wow. That's block solid by the looks of it. Nothing coming out. That one. That one. And no, that one's block solid. That fuel thing not been seen better days. Right, let me carry on trying to clean it, but you can see this is actually like a massive lump there. I'll just move that to one side. Look at the size of that piece of rust. All of that is inside that fuel cop. I think, looking at the state of this, I think I'll order another one. I think they're about 15 quid, they're not expensive. So we'll start with a nice new clean one, and I'll get some white vinegar, and we'll white vinegar the inside of the tank to get all this rust out. I thought I got it all out before, but clearly not. But yeah, can't drive around with that going into your filter. Thing to note here is that this is getting trapped inside the tank. So the petcock filters are trapping this. None of this is getting through to the inline filters. So the petcock's working really well and doing what it should do. But we just need to get rid of the crap. Alright, anyway, I'll pause it there, get some ordering. See you in part 2.